2023 Old Telegraph Track, Cape York. We are back, and we are how excited are we for this?
No matter how many times you pull up to this sign, first time, second time, now our third time, the exact same feeling. We are so excited.
It literally is. As soon as you see that, just all the adventures start here. Definitely nervous as well. You're definitely nervous there because obviously, you know, you just want to get through unscathed and just, you know, hopefully nothing goes wrong and no damage and all that sort of stuff. But man, super excited. Let's air down and get straight into it. We're here at Palm Creek, and every single time we come here, you just look at that and you go, there is no friggin' way this is going to work. But I'm confident because I've done it before. If I hadn't, it's my first time here and there's no one around here, there's no way I'd do it. It just looks absolutely impossible. But that is friggin', it is steep, and there's only a couple of mil to play of each side. But I'm going to go down and have a look at the exit because this is where we had a fair bit of trouble last year we got down at no dramas. I had a really good spotter, good mate Warren, very experienced last year, so definitely a good spotter down here helps. But we actually had trouble getting out the exit last year, so I'm going to go down and check out and see what that's looking like. Coming down the main line, you only got about roughly two options. There's one behind me here that is gnarly, but what's surprising, we're up here pretty much, give it a couple of days, the exact same time last year, and I cannot believe how much drier it is this year. Even this little creek here just after Palm Creek, there's pretty much no bloody water left in it, so that's a sign that you know, obviously the track's gonna be so much drier. It feels like we're here, you know, usually you see the videos of, you know, August, September. We're here in July, mid-July. The creeks usually look like this, but this is the thing about the Tele track. It can every day, every year can change so much, but every day it can change. Holy shit. Yeah, this I cannot believe. This here, that's two-wheel drive. You could literally drive up that in two-wheel drive. Last year we had 3 attempts at this thing. It was just slop, muddy. And from all the reports, I don't think anyone successfully drove it why it was in a state of how it was just vertical, wet, slippery. We did some panel damage there and we gave everything we could, and I couldn't get up that, but that's no worries at all. So just making the call of what we did. I come down here yesterday and the bloke got rear winched. He had a winch on the back of his car, went down it. It'll definitely give you more confidence, but we're just gonna make the call what we're gonna do. All right, Palm Creek 2023 main line. We've made the decision. We're gonna have a go. It's just the first half of it. I'd be completely lying to you if I said that I am not extremely bloody nervous. So this thing just fits down there. So, you know, we've only got a couple of mil to play with each side. I got Mikayla down there spotting for me. So we're used to only having a couple mil to play with. So we should be right. But I've got a winch set up there. I got the winch inside the car just in case I get stuck going down. I got Chris behind me with the rear winch there. It's too late by the time I get down anyway, but it's there if something needs to happen to go back. Done all the right things. It's really just trying to line it up and see what happens.
I'm in charge of spotting, and compared to last year, I just, you know, was behind the camera, did my thing. Warren was doing all the spotting. I'm probably the most experienced after Josh here, so it's my turn to spot. I'm hella nervous, but I think I've got this.
Holy shit. I think I'm bottoming out.
You've got plenty of room on the passenger, so just keep it straight.
Is my slider bottomed out?
It's just rubbing a little bit.
Are all the wheels on the ground?
Touching, but the passenger side's going to lift up a little bit.
Do we put the rear winch on?
Yeah, okay, let's do that, just to be safe.
Yeah, move quickly because these brakes are getting hot. I've opted to, as I'm getting to the...
soft shackle on that.
Yeah, it's on. As I'm getting to the edge here, it's just I'm bottom now. Those rear wheels look like they're about to come off the ground, and I do not want to slide in here. So we're going to take the safe path and just put the winch on to lower me down just a little bit here, because I do not want to risk this. It feels a little bit different to last year. Now I'm sitting here for ages with these brakes on, which is not ideal either. You ready, Chris?
I'm good to go.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, wheels are spinning, but you're not moving.
Just try it just one more time. Nah, pull me back, I'm pulling out. Yeah, just give me some tension. Stop. All right, let's try it again. What just happened? Oh, this is not good. Get the max tracks off, Kayla, come here. Dig it out, scrape it out a little bit, Cal. We want them to grab.
One way to start the track, hey? That's better, you get some traction now.
Oh, thank for that. Holy that was a little bit of a moment. It just what happened is because there's such a the top of it's just so sharp this year. Like people obviously been doing exactly what's happened to center, sort of getting to the top, sort of spinning to get in. It's created quite a big hole there. So as I sort of got there, the rock sliders hit it, and as I come up, the rear wheel was like, it was like just about to come off the ground, and they weren't able to spin. So I obviously got the front locker on, but I would have to sort of like gas it to go in. I sort of gave it a little bit, I just wasn't moving, it just did not feel nice, and that's what I didn't want it to, you know, get traction and then sort of go in. We tried doing it with the rear winch as well to lure me in, to lower me down in there, and it just didn't feel good. And just, you know, having the sliders on there, and we sort of just felt jammed in. So it's made the decision to pull out, and then obviously it was quite a fair effort to get it back out. So I had to put some max tracks underneath the. I was just sitting there spinning out. Just shows how much I was just literally wedged in there. But that's 35-inch tires and a decent lift. I definitely feel defeated because you come all this way. It's one of those things where it's just like, it's just, you know, it's the best feeling to come up and drive it, but at the same time, I know that if it wouldn't be worth it if, you know, something happened and I went and fell down and just turned to shit. So we tried, but for this year, Palm Creek has defeated us. But we'll be back. All right, we're coming around to the other side here, and this is the first. I've never done this side around here, but we found a line to the left. Doesn't look like many people have done, so it's a little bit more steep. So we'll try and go down there and get our confidence back. It's still steep. Holy shit. Boy, that felt so much worse than it looked. Woo! Righty-o, dinner's on. I'm just a bloody little bitch now. What's the go? But I had to check that camera, but I swear that rear wheel was lifting up, made that feel quite nasty. But anyway, that's awesome. All right, Chris is coming down now. After that little episode of Palm Creek before, we're kind of the experienced ones. These guys have come along because, you know, they haven't really done too much and all that sort of stuff. We put them through that before, so I think that's why I made it a little bit more tension. Again, it's just, you know, you don't want to get all upset in those moments. But luckily we had all the stuff pre-planned, so it's pretty nice and easy to get together. But this one down here, this is Chris's idea to go in this one for a bit of a challenge. So, but he's put a couple of tracks down the bottom because, as you seen there, my rear wheel lifted up, and I'm a bit more lifted than that than Chris. But as I got down to the bottom, slipped into that hole. So, he's put some tracks there. We'll guide him down, and it should be sweet.
Oh, that is sweet! Oh,
Yeah, you're perfect there. About to hit the tracks. Keep it slow, keep it slow. Straighten your wheels. You're on the tracks now. Just keep it nice and slow for the rear. Nice and slow. Yeah, buddy.
sick!
Well done. Oh. Come on, Georgie, this way. Alrighty, got a nice little exit up here. Some nice wombat holes. It should be a bloody good drive. A bit of slop at the start here too. Way. She was born to do this. She was born for this. That was awesome. That's it, go back. Just keep in my momentum.
Well, that's Palm Creek done.
Done. I feel this negative, like a downer energy. Like
I just feel, I know it wasn't my fault, but I feel a bit disappointed in myself. I don't know why.
you didn't do nothing wrong.
I know, but I don't know.
We'll lined up.
Maybe
you did not do nothing wrong at all.
Maybe I've got FOMO because we didn't do it.
It was definitely, again, like last year we had so many experienced people around, so like it's hard when you're in the car and again relying on, again, you're amazing at it,
but after you, I'm the next experienced person,
exactly,
so.
but we weren't lined up. That wasn't the issue, and I'll probably look back at it and go, should have just bloody sent it. But I did see some footage before those rear wheels are just started to spin. Like I was just hung up in there, and then to not be able to get back, I tried winching and just, I don't know, his winch, it just wasn't, we must have been pretty stuck there. Wheels are spinning and nothing. But then I just tried to get him to reverse back with the car, which obviously that didn't work either. But once I put some tracks under there and I grabbed on that, it pulled us back, no dramas. But I know, like I said, there's been so much, like you're so nervous because, like, you know, you're gonna, like I said, you're either gonna leave Palm Creek. Like last year, it was like so stoked, got down unscathed, or other than the coming out of it. But
Well done.
yeah. And because it's like you got the story to tell until you come back for years.
Yeah.
Like, is there what is it about? Is there something about this? Like, so many people be like, why the hell would you want to put a $150,000 car down there? It's like, I don't know. But anyway, we took the safer option, and I'm still happy because that could have turned to shit, and we'd be like, why the hell did we do that?
Yeah.
But we still got Gunshot to go, and Gunshot was very, I went for a look at it yesterday on the bike, and it's very, very skinny, so there's a fair bit of chance that something could possibly happen there, but nowhere near as steep as that. But that was awesome. I'm absolutely stoked for that. So we got quite a fair bit of just bush driving. There's so much just nothing in between the obstacles, and to look at that first creek, I reckon these next few creeks are going to be a little bit lower than normal.
G'day, we hope you're enjoying today's episode. People often ask us how we travel full time and assume it's from making YouTube videos, which actually isn't the case.
The online space is growing rapidly. We've been running a high-ticket digital marketing business for over 3 years now. We have an amazing opportunity for like-minded people that are wanting to create more time and financial freedom.
While most people assume that this might sound too good to be true, we want to share a few words from Jordan and Chris on their success in the online space directly under our guidance.
This success story from Jordan and Chris is a pure example of starting at absolutely zero, reaching out to us, being fully educated on exactly what it is that we do, what we sell, learning from us, taking massive action, and the results speaking for themselves. If you want to skip this testimonial, skip forwards 2 minutes and we'll see you back in the episode.
It's Jordan and Chris here from King's Aussie Adventure. Today we're here to share a little bit about our journey and how we were able to become full-time travellers.
I was actually running my own concreting business at the time, doing massive days, working until night, only coming home to eat dinner and then go to sleep, and then repeating and repeating and repeating.
I was in childcare for 2-3 years full-time, but just like many others, I did lose my job due to COVID. Around the same time, we did find out we were actually having a baby, so eagerly trying to find a new source of income. I was scrolling Instagram, social media, everything I could, and that is when we come across Josh and Mikayla's Travelling Campers page.
Yeah, Jordan showed me the ad, said, look at this, these guys are travelling full time, you know, they're living the life pretty much. So I checked out their page and I said, let's do it, let's jump head first, let's get on board, let's do whatever it takes. And we haven't looked back. It's been bloody awesome.
Our goal moving forward was to just have complete freedom back, more so our time, so we wouldn't miss a single bit of our daughter's life, not miss some special moments and milestones, only take the first steps one time. Upon reaching out, we did learn about the online business and what it had to offer. The business model was amazing. We couldn't say no, basically. And only being in the business for 13 months, we've been able to travel full time for the past 7 months.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've been travelling 7 months now, full time. Every day, I still pinch myself because this reality, you know, I went from doing 12-hour days, busting my ass, to waking up on the beach, enjoying life, spending every minute with my daughter and my fiance. And it's been the best bloody thing ever.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to a little bit about our journey.
If you're ready to create a change, head over to our website. We've put together a quick, simple, step-by-step process to educate you 100% on exactly what it is that we do, see if we can help you and see if you'd be the right fit for our opportunity. We only choose to work with a limited amount of people per month, so get in quick, send us a message on social media. You'll be in contact with our amazing personal assistant that's there to guide and support you through the whole process.
Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Alrighty, Doocy Creek, got a nice little steep drop off here, then into a nice beautiful creek. Hear the air compressor, the auto level doing its thing. This compressor will come on a little bit. They've got a fix for that now. They've got a full drive switch. This doesn't happen, but a bit of compressor action. Bloody beautiful. Yeah, that hole's still there. This is the bloody part that got me last year coming in here, but it's so there's not much water in here now, but there's a really clear path around there, so I think we might take the smart option. Alrighty, a nice little creek, and it's called like Pink Creek or something like that. It's really just like a mud puddle, really. It should be good. It's a little bit of nice how you're going on the way in, and then a little bit of steep drop off, but it should be sweet. Nice little flexi section here. So the line around to the left, but then it's some nice there. They're pretty decent actually. So I'll stretch the legs. Well, we put up a bit of lunch at Dalhunty Creek, and man, I come in on the bike yesterday and there was so many cars here. One thing we're really good at doing is feeling like we have the whole track to ourselves. Every single time we come up here, we've just like, it's just been so smooth, hasn't it?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Beautiful spotty. Just the weather today is just so bloody nice. So we've never actually gone for a swim. There's a beautiful little waterfall down there. So I reckon we're gonna have we've got a couple of chicken kebabs on the go here on the cooker. And have a look at this. This is really funny. These guys over here. Who's this remind you of? Look at this. Cooker and sausages. We've moved up in the world, but you guys live in the sausage life.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Exactly. That is so good. One day they'll be chicken kebabs and they'll be cooking Scotch fillet. Oh, I feel like a brand new bloody man after that. Washed a bit of dust off. The water temperature was just so friggin' nice. So it's a good little sort of, I think about 45 k's to go to actually get to the end of the southern half. So still got a few good obstacles to go, but man, what a bloody spot. If you got a rooftop tent or something, put this on your list to camping out. Birdie Creek, it's always just a nice fun little drive. A couple little holes you got to navigate through, but it is just an absolute beautiful little spot along here. Wouldn't be a Cape York trip without having the Backtrack for a GoPro that Mikayla left behind. You've rarely ever done that, but every single time I come up here, you leave it in a bloody weird spot. So I had to backtrack a couple of Ks, but to get the code. Thank God we weren't too far, but that was lucky.
I know. There's a group of people there, and my heart sunk. I was like, what if they stole it?
No, they wouldn't have done that.
I know, but.
Right now, but yeah, we've got a convoy behind us now, so they're slowly catching up to us. But yeah, it should be sweet. We pretty much got Gunshot ahead, pretty much.
Well, we've got to go back through Birdie Creek.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got to backtrack back to where we were, and then big stretch onto Gunshot. That's bloody pumped for. Right, I rolled into Gunshot here, and there's quite a few different lines to choose from. The line we did last year is about 4 or 5 of them around there now. But this is the main line this year. The main Gunshot, the steep one, is you cannot get to it anymore. So it's been a few years since that's been inactive, but this one here seems like the go. There's so many scrape marks down the side, which definitely worries me being a little bit wide. And as you get down here, it's very, very, very soft going in here. So I need to get together a bit of a plan. But I think I maybe possibly... Looks like down there, that's just got dugouts so bad. Possibly going to put a couple of tracks down there because everyone's been sliding into that hill there. So I think we'll put a couple of max tracks down. We should better hopefully just, if you can control it down to the water, we should be pretty right. But trying to get through here without panel damage or scratches on the side of the car is going to be the key. Alrighty, Gunshot. We put a couple of tracks down on the right side just because I'm glad we did, because Chris just went down by accident and fell from the top all the way down the bottom and bloody landed face first into the bloody water. So we literally turned the camera on just after it, so we bloody missed it. But I was trying to try and control it down because I actually watched a couple of guys come through yesterday and they just had no control and just pinballed bang, bang, bang down the hill. So hopefully those max tracks hold there, and I should be able to just sort of crawl in once I get to the bottom. I might have to get a little bit to get out, so let's go. Those tracks are working so far, but she's bloody steep. That is very steep.
I think your mirror's gonna hit.
It's gonna snap it off.
Say goodbye to the mirror.
Oh no.
wanted to get through unscathed. Thank God we had the bush barriers. Have a look at that. Just, we did everything I could to stay off that wall, but unfortunately, have a look at that. That's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing under there, which is great. Off the rear bar, a little bit off the front bar. Boy, that was gnarly. That was gnarly. All right, Chris has come down now. We chucked 2 of his tracks. We've got 6 tracks all up. So whether it would have helped me or not, I'm not sure. But anything to try and just get off that wall. As you can see, I was just trying to do everything I could to stay as far as I could. But again, these things are bloody wide. So hopefully he can keep his mirrors on the way down. But we'll spot him down and try and make it happen. Keep an nice and clean, nice and clean. About to hit the track now. Just straighten your wheels a little bit. Right, we're victim to another mirror, but he didn't get nothing on there, so look, that's going to come down to the spotting, surely. Nothing down there, but look, if you're going home in the PDR, we can't see you. We won't be able to see you, so make sure you give us a 2.
I don't think Georgia's too impressed. The whole time her face was just blank, like, what the hell are you all doing? Why are you driving the car down there? But broken mirror, that's not too bad.
Well, I was taking the door trim off because it snapped the plastic piece or whatever it is inside of it, but I was going to take this off here, but then it's pretty exposed in there, but these cables have ripped out deep in there, so I assume a new set of mirrors will come with the attachment anyway, so I'm just going to chop it off. But now obviously folding mirrors aren't working, so that one over there I just got to try and figure out. I can manually pull it out, but now it's just sitting there just flopping around, so I have to try and see if I can get that one to sit back in place. But for now, this is going to be the easiest option, I think. There we go. Good as new. Rightio, we're getting closer to the end now. I've got Cockatoo Creek. It's a nice little drop in here, and the water's not that deep, but it flows so friggin' fast. But got a little line here. I put a little rock there as a marker to get down. And we should be nice to drive. The exit out, it's pretty how you going though. These blokes at Ford said that the guy on 100 series there was got bogged there for ages, and it is chewed up massively, so could be a little bit of fun the way out. Beautiful drive, beautiful. All right, there's a bit of a sandy climb out to the left here, which when I come the other day, that was actually pretty bad, but it'd be pretty nice to get out of there. But this bit to the right here is deep, but I haven't had a big send in a while, so what's the worst that could happen? We're gonna give it a go. Oh, that is filthy. That is proper filthy. All right, did just a little bit of a Feel the end holding just a smidge. Don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm determined now. All right, come on, let me go. Nah, it's not happening. Made it a little bit further. Nah, I'm giving up. Well, the Backtracks did not. That is bare. This is soft. That is a mess. How am I gonna get that there? Really passed out. Well, I feel like I'm about 18 again. I've not done that in a long time. Just a big send, but that defeated me. Even tried putting some tracks in there. It just buried them like freaking half a meter deep. It was just bloody bottomless. I've been in the creek there, I tried to wash, the car was just filthy. So I washed a little bit of shit off, but it's a little bit of sand to the left here, we should get up no dramas. Alright, got one last little crossing here, which is generally a nice easy one, but we just walked it in. It's two pretty deep holes there. So lucky I checked it, or else if you just sent it in, it's really hard base, which is good, but it would have caught you by surprise. So we're going and have a bit of a look. Definitely glad I walked that one. All right, last little obstacle for the day, and we had done this is the first time. It's nearly dark, but the first time I got out of here in the daylight. Bloody fan's roaring off its head from that crossing before. The patrols can do that after you go through a bit of water. Just like that is all done. This is the first time we've been here and actually seen this sign in the daylight after
Usually
the track.
it's in the dark. So.
But yeah, it's still a 10-hour day pretty much.
Day, yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive big day. But man, what a day again. Like just that adventure side of it. Just I don't care what you say. I know I've said it that many times. There's nothing compares. That was just.
That's awesome.
That was epic. But a couple little mishaps, but that's okay. Nothing too serious at all. But man, that was just that was so bloody fun. It was awesome doing it with Chris and Jordan. They loved it. Their car loved it as well. So.
What was your favourite part of the day?
What it was? I don't know. I kind of want to say. Palm Creek was pretty good actually. Honestly, going down that first bit of Palm Creek and coming out of that was good fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, I definitely made up for not doing the other line.
Yeah.
Gunshot again, it was very fun as well, even though that it didn't go that well.
Yeah.
But it was still the whole thing. I don't know. I love the whole thing. It was just absolutely awesome. But got quite a bit of good drive home. We're gonna get the van, come up, and then we'll give it into the northern half. All right, this is both your guys' first time up at the Cape. What did you think?
It was amazing. It's nothing like that around where we're from, so it was awesome to come check this out, and so glad we didn't have to do it alone.
Yeah. It's definitely worth the trip. I love it. I loved every bit of it, and we can't wait for the next part.
And you were pretty nervous, Jordan, weren't you?
I was so freaking nervous. I did not want anything to happen to the car, but a broken mirror is the best thing that could have happened, I reckon.
But that's good for a lot of chicks out there, because so many are sort of like that as well. But now you're up here, you're so pumped up. You're so pumped up.
I'm so G'd up. I'm like ready to go next day.
There you go. All right, northern half. Let's go. Well, it's the morning after. It's repair morning, repair/clean up morning. So I just gave the car a little bit of a hose down this morning to get some of the mud off it, because being an idiot through that mud pit yesterday put stuff everywhere. So we're just taking the bush barriers off, because once you sort of wash it and push mud down behind it, it's definitely ideal for the paint to pull them off, clean it, chuck it back on. So we're doing that this morning, but also wanted to assess the damage from it getting dragged down that wall yesterday. But have a look at this. This is underneath it here. There's absolutely nothing. All I've got is in the little gap there, just there where the panels are. It's gives a little bit there, but a little bit of touch up paint will get rid of that, and that is literally it. That is brand new. So you saw how bad that was going down there. If that was just the paint, that'd be the whole side of the car would have to get repainted. So just cleaning out the inside of the car this morning, doing the bush barriers, just doing a few little things on the bike, just checking stuff. Andrew from On Tracks organised me a new mirror to be sent up to Weeper, because we sort of plan on being up here for a little bit. So as things happen, I like trying my best to just try and be on top of it, so everything doesn't feel like it all just piles up. So we're doing that. We're just cleaning up, and then so we're going to move on to a bit of a gravel pit up north a bit more. Get back on the bike, go suss out the northern half, and then go out and do it in the cars. It definitely fit. It's the same width as last year.
It's so tight.
Hey guys, it's the Kings.
Holy shit, it's David Goggins.